na safari imekuwa ndefu, usiku kucha na safiri, lakini bado safari ni mbali. Nitapata pumziko nyumbani kwa Baba, nitapata pumziko nyumbani kwa Baba. Mbali kwangu ni mbali na safari imekuwa ndefu, nitapata pumziko nyumbani kwa Baba.
Safari ambazo hazina mwisho, tumesahau
nitapata pumziko nyumbani kwa Baba. Safiri, lakini bado safari ni mbali. Nitapata pumziko nyumbani kwa Baba, nitapata pumziko nyumbani kwa Baba. Nyumbani na safari imekuwa ndefu, usiku kucha na safiri, lakini bado safari ni mbali. Nitapata pumziko nyumbani kwa Baba, nitapata pumziko nyumbani kwa Baba. Kwangu nyumbani na safari imekuwa ndefu, safiri, lakini bado safari ni mbali. Nitapata pumziko nyumbani.
Come, let me take you to the altar. No, come, let me take you to the altar. No, it's this way.
That is not the way to the altar. The way to the altar is this, the valley. No! I think I'm the right man who fits to take you to the altar. It's down the lakeland.
I am the right man to take you to the altar. It's up the mountain.
I need a man who can lead me to the altar.
I'm here.
Who will it be? I need a man who can show me the directions to the altar. Is it this way, or that way, or the other way round? I'm tired already.
No, the altar is this way. No, Bona, the altar is this way. No, the altar is this way. No, the altar is this way. This way. This way. No, this way. Bona. This way. Bona, this way. This way. No, let me show you. It is this way. The altar
That is her, a king. She was the point of attraction, the point of beauty, the point of focus, the point of seduction. All the men wanted her, both vertically and horizontally. But there was a precondition. You had to be strong here, and strong. You also had But when she came out from the dance, Aken, poor Aken. This man did not let her rest. This man did not give her peace. This man.
Woman, why are you still sitting? Get up.
Already
I
tired.
said move.
Please have mercy.
Woman, I said move.
Look
busy. I said move.
Please have mercy on me. I'm already tired.
It's okay, you just get tired and tired, but move. I say keep moving. Look busy.
Her people got worried. Her people got concerned. Her people cried and lamented for her. Her people cried. They wanted to save their sister. They really wanted to save her. Someone had to take action. Someone had to do something. So, great warriors from her land took their weapons, their spears, their pangas, their machetes, and went to save her.
No, this cannot happen. Yes. Enough is enough. This cannot happen. We must save our sister again. Yes, we must. Let's go and save our sister.
They brought her back. Aken was brought back. And those who brought her back were called Mashujaas. They were called heroes. Aken was so tired. Aken was back. But this time, not as beautiful as always. This time, not as attractive as always. She was tired, very tired, depressed, and already pregnant. So, someone had to take responsibility. Someone had to take responsibility and remarry her. But before all this happened, the oracles had to speak.
Yes. Yes, we are happy. We are happy that our daughter is with us. Back from the hands of the oppressors. Back from the hands of the white man, Towagunda. And now she has come of age. And somebody must remarry her. But the person to remarry her must be carefully chosen by the people, for the people, by the people, by the people. I hear a sound of a cry. I hear the sound of a baby. So mighty. This will not be an ordinary child. For this pregnancy a Kenya is carrying is not an ordinary one. And for that, the delivery will not come sooner, nor will it come easy. And that is why, that is why the person to remarry her must be very, very patient. And when the time for the baby to be delivered, it is us, we the oracles, will give that decision. And when the baby is born, you shall call him Geno. Hope. Geno. Hope. Tabu. Geno. Hope.
Geno. Tabu. That was the name given to the expected child. So, the search began. The search for the suitor. The search for the inheritor. The search for the right man to take her to the altar. So, different communities brought their men, those from the mountains, brought their men, those from the valleys, brought their men, those from the lake, brought the men. But there's this particular community, the community of Jokomogi.
Jokomogi were not just people of people. They were people of glass, people of Nyabi, people of pride. The only people that don't walk, but locomote from one place to another. Yes, the only people who will not shave, but will only cut down their academic fibers. The only people who don't fly, but disrespect the law of gravity. Yes, Omogi, the only people who will not get broke, but will only take a financial leave. The only people who will not die, but rest in peace. And then, one of them, a vibrant young man, showed his prowess in battle. This came at a time when the Omogis were always at battle with the Ongelos. This one came at a time when the Ongelos were always beating the Komogi black and blue anytime they went for battle. He showed his prowess in battle. When he got to the battlefront, things were different. Waves were hard, cries were hard. But this time, it was not from the Jokomogi, but from the Ongelos. He had scattered, tattered, and killed most of them. He was the one and only, the untouchable, the undisputed, the unbogable Luanda Magere.
Luanda, Luanda.
Luanda Magere, Luanda.
Luanda, Luanda.
Luanda Magere, Luanda.
Luanda, Luanda.
Yes! Luanda Magere. A man comes to the plan of Kano. He came at a time when the Jokomogi really needed him. He had some biceps. Luanda Magere had triceps, biceps, ogoloceps, and seps. Luanda Magere had ogoloceps, but when he entered the battlefront, he could step on the ground and the ground could shake. The warriors will always chant his name. He was always beating the Ongelos anytime he went to battle. So they tried each and every way to get to him, but they could not just get to battle and came back victorious. He was always victorious in every battle he went. Until the Angelos decided to call a truce and presented Luanda Magere with one tall, slender, typical Nyagot lady. Yes! Nyagot was very beautiful and very tiny, petite.
I can see. I can see.
Luanda Magere had finally found a new scope. He was in the mood of love. The eldest tried to want him. He was in the mood of love. Luanda Magere, the strong carried Nyagot to the only place he knew. But the people were worried. The eldest tried to warn him that this could be a trap from the Angelos. But as we all know, a man in love hears nothing, sees nothing other than love. And the strong Luanda Magere had fallen for our charms until one day the strong Luanda Magere fell ill, and Nyagot was the only person in the homestead. So he instructed Nyagot to rush to the herbalist. Come, go to the herbalist and get me medication right now.
Hey.
No, you're doing a wrong thing. Go down. Look at my shadow and cut it. Yes. Yes. I'm not strong man. I'm not strong warrior. I'm now going to the bird prophet. Yes. Luanda Magere had finally spilled the beans and told Nyagot the source of his strength, the pillar that held the Jokomogi strong. Luanda Magere had let out the secret. Later that evening, Nyagot rushed back to her people and told them what she had found out. She told them that any time you go to war,
Ain't nowhere but the shadow. Ain't nowhere but the shadow.
yes,
Nowhere but the shadow.
aim no of the shadow. Days went, night went, day after day, night after night, until one day the Angelos were ready for battle and they came prepared. This time they didn't attack in the night as usual. They decided to attack during the day. And for the Jokomogi, there was nobody to warn them and tell them, kama ni vita, hatuendi usiku. Kama ni vita, hatuendi usiku. There was no digital person to tell them that. So when the strong Luanda Magere heard the drums of war, just like the warrior that he was, he stood up, took his stone, the spear, and his okumba, the shield, and was ready to go to battle. When the people came to him and begged him not to go to war.
hear them. They refused to listen to them. They could hear the old spouting. They could see the ears laughing. A clear indication that the future was painted black. They tried to warn him. No, my brother. Rwanda, no. Don't go to the battlefield. Don't go to the battlefield. Never chosen to go, my brother. I beg of you, don't go to the battlefield. My brother! Here I'm talking to my dog. We are going to protect the people of Komogi. We are going to the battlefield. The strong Rwanda Magere went out straight to battle. He couldn't listen to the advice he was being given. And when he got to the battlefield, as always, he fought fiercely the way he used to. Until the Angelos were almost losing. When one of them remembered something. One of them remembered what God had told them. But any time you go to war, yes.
The shadow.
No. Shadow. So he took a stand nicely. Straight. And timed Rwanda Magere's shadow. He timed nicely. And just then he threw the spear straight into the chest of Rwanda Magere's shadow. And just then a loud thud was heard. Silence. Just then something started to happen. Something strange that was not normal. From where Rwanda Magere, a rock started to form. And bigger! When the Angelos did this, they ran as fast as their tiny legs carried them. But for Jokomogi, they could not believe. They could not believe this. They were left.
Look at you!
They found that the gods had disappointed them.
And with the dead.
And with the demise of Rwanda Magere, the Komogi people felt disappointed in their gods. They felt like the gods had left them for the dogs. They felt like the gods had forsaken them. What a sad day for the Jokomogi. But no, because the gods of the Komogi people were not done with the Komogi people. For a new leader, a new warrior was coming to rise. A new warrior was brought to life. Okore Makogonda. Okore Makogonda, eh. Okore Makogonda, eh. Okore Makogonda, eh. Okore Makogonda, eh. Okore Ochieng was indeed a swift warrior when it came to the battle.
Are you sure?
Okore was so swift that all enemies trembled at his feet, and nobody dared to combat Okore Makogonda. They said he used the power of the charm.
The power?
What so many known as Kamote
The Zadi?
to combat most of his enemies in the battle. They said Okore's charm was so strong that it could regain one's lost virginity. Leave alone that. Okore's charm was so strong that it could erect a dead brother Bernard back to life. Okore's charm was such a mystery that the people of Kumogi had never come into terms with. It was a mystery that was so strange to them that never came into terms with. And so, Okore continued to rise in rank in the battlefield until he became a frontline warrior, a leader so much feared by his followers, and they feared him so much. Okore was so swift in the battlefield that all the enemies of the Komogi people were afraid to march at him. All of them feared marching to meet Okore at the battlefield. And so, Okore's prominence continued to grow. Okore's fame grew, and that is how he also grew in rank until he became a frontline warrior, a leader at the frontline war battle. Okore was not only a warrior, he was also a leader who believed in the power of unity. And for that, he managed to unite the warring tribes of Kano, Kadulu, and brought them together under the Komogi flag. And for that, Okore managed and led a united Komogi people. And for that unity, Okore continued to reign the Komogi people with so much peace that was long forgotten during the time of Londa Magere. The Komogi people now knew peace until the warring tribes of the Maragoli people dared to face the Komogi people. It is said that Obat's charm had fortified in a spear called kamikaze. He had fortified his spear with a charm known as kamikaze charm. A charm that was so strange to the people of Komogi. They had never come across it. This was something new in the Komogi land. And just like that, the Maragoli people declared war against the Komogi people. And Obata Thunga was managed to bring down Okore to his knees. But fortunately for Okore, Obat's spear managed not to reach his chest, but only the shield which he used. Luckily for Okore Makogonda, he had two frontline warriors who rescued him and took him safely to his safe space, away from the wrath of Obat Athunga.
They almost killed that him.
And when Okore had been taken down to his safe space, when Okore had been laid away and safe from the wrath of Obat Athunga, one of his frontline warriors, one of his close allies, one of his frontline warriors who had taken him safely home, had a deal with the Maragoli people. And the deal was to finish off their leader Okore Makogonda. And just like that, Okore was brought to death. Okore was finished off by one of his war counterparts, one of his allies, one of his close warriors betrayed him and finished him off. A dark cloud was above the Komogi people once again. What a sad day for the Komogi. The Komogi had lost hope once again. There was no light at the end of the tunnel. With the death of Okore, no leader to lead them.
Okoro was gone. Once again, the Komoki were lost. They had lost yet another hero. They had lost yet another son of the soil. They could not believe. They could not believe what they saw. They could not believe what had happened to the strong Okoro Makogonda. They felt like the gods had left them. They felt like the gods had forgotten about them. But as we all know, the gods never sleeps, and their ancestors never disappoint. When they were at their lowest, when they were at their weakest moments, the gods were not sleeping, but they were moving. The people of Central Komoki were sad, but the gods were at work. They were moving. They moved from Central straight to the south, where they met. They moved and got to the house of the great Danawi, Jabilo, Riat, Kogalo. They saw a young man. They saw a vibrant young man who could salvage the Chokomoki. And that man was called, he was none other than Gor Kogalo. Gor Maya. Known as Gor Obunga, the son of Ogalo, the great magician. The time came for Ogalo to bless his children. It came time for him to bless his children, for he was supposed, it was time for him to go to the world of the Jolimpi. And he had to bless his children. So he gathered his children one after the other. One after the other, and the bull was slaughtered. How to mix herbs, he couldn't just understand why he was being told to bury his dead mother's ashes. He could not understand this. He walked straight. Mothers.
On his way, he asked himself, why is he the only chosen one to bury his mother's dead ashes? But nevertheless, he had to bury them. Immediately Gor Kogalo buried the ashes. That was the beginning. That was the birth of his mystery. Gor Kogalo would change into any animal. For instance, when he was out playing with his fellow children, Rikijo, Bandule, Rikijo, Bandule, Rikijo, Gor Kogalo would turn into a housefly.
And when he did a mistake, God could simply vanish into the thin air to prevent punishment.
Even when his only dad left him at home to look after the house, he would turn into an old man just to look at the house. Due to this, Gor, the son of Ogalo, was given a name, Mahia, the mysterious one. Gor Ogalo, that was named Gor Mahia, the mysterious one. Due to this, Gor Kogalo did not only have the mystery, but he had the perfect knowing of the medicine. Gor Kogalo had the mastery of witchcraft. He would heal any sickness. He would foresee anything coming. Then Gor Kogalo
days turned into months, into years, and now God had manifested into a fine young man. God had also mastered the art of prophecy. For instance, God was able to see the forecoming of the Tawagunda people through a vision of baby legs spitting fire. For this, God ran to warn the people of Karungu not to go to war, for it was going to be a losing battle. And when this prophecy came to pass, when this prophecy came to reality, the people of Karungu named him Jaulo, the prophet.
Jaulo, the prophet, was the name of Gor Mahia. But Gor Mahia was not only a prophet, a witch doctor, a mysterious one, but he also had a master of dance. He had his prowess skills in dancing. Whenever he touched the dance floor, all the authorities of Kanyamwa would kneel down to him. Ajigi jigi nyamama ye, epina, era na parachangana, natima zaina, atodina. Yes, God Mahia would carry all the authorities of Kanyamwa in his pocket.
Yes. God, the mysterious one, with all the authorities and everything, he was a peaceful man. Through his Nawi, his city walk, he was able to unite the Jokomoki people until just as mysterious as his life was, so was his death. But when the time came for him to join his ancestors, he died a mysterious death that nobody could explain. Great medicine men were called, great witch doctors were called for them to explain the cause of death of Gor Mahia. But none of them could understand the cause of death. It is believed that just like the hero that he was, so he was buried. But it is said that where he lies, nobody is allowed to touch or perhaps on his grave. For if anyone dares touches the heart without the family consent, who are the custodians of the Nawi, it is believed that one of them, he or she will fall sick or die. But the Jokomogi people were sad. They were not happy. They never wanted God's legacy to slip like that. So, several festivals were carried where God had died. They conducted different festivals. They tried to dance. They tried Ajua. They tried different kinds of festivals. Until now, the name of great Kokalo lives on in the football team called Gor Mahia Football Club. The great Gor Mahia. Kokalo Gor. Kokalo Gor. Kokalo Gor. Timbe Dutoy. Gor Kokalo. He was a man of his time. He was a hero of his time. None was like him. Nobody could match him. But that was the end. That was the end of the reign of God.
so every time they went, you will hear them sing. Kirutieko kakane utieko manene, kirutieko kakane utieko manene, kirutieko yawa kakane utieko manene, kirutieko yawa kakane utieko manene, kirumada kakane umano manene, kirumada kakane umano manene, kirumada yawa kakane umano manene, kirumada yawa kiruhara kakane umano manene, kiruhara kakane umano manene, kiruhara yawa kakane umano manene, kiruhara yawa kakane umano manene. Might I see you making it very sweet? It wasn't sweet, it was sad. Kirutieko kakane utieko manene, kirutieko kakane utieko manene, kirutieko yawa kakane utieko manene. Oh, the legends were gone. But the gods of Jokomogi never sleep. They never, they are like you. They never slept. A new Shujaa, a new leader of Jokomogi was presented to them. This man had learned from the mistakes of Magere, Ketokor, Ketangoa. This man had learned from the things of Okore Togonda, Lokore something, Lokore Moa. He had learned, and the gods presented him to Jokomogi. This man was none other than who? Than who? Lord Uganda. Lord who? Lord who? Lord Uganda was a very serious man. This man said he was going to face a king and take her to the promised land. And so he went and told the king, told Jokomogi first, that I shall be your leader. I shall be the one to take you to the next destination. And so he told him, one worthy odala, one worthy, oh no, no, one worthy odala, one worthy odala, one worthy, oh no, no, one worthy odala, one worthy odala, one worthy, oh no, no, and so they began a journey to Dala, to home. But the problem is, anytime Wodoganda began the journey to home, his enemies will bring forth Nyawa. Bring forth who? Bring forth who? And Wodoganda will say, no, I cannot go on. Let me relax. Mose. Wabi Romana Chopu. Mose, Wabi Romana? Mose, Wabi Romana? But still, after now we'll go, we'll again begin the journey. One Wadi Odala. Become successful, then Nyawawa will present themselves and he will go back and say, Mose, Wabi Romana Chopo. Mose, Wabi Romana Chopo. Mose, Wabi Romana Chopo. So, he led them way up to the edge of the river.
Musa. Mera budo ber. Ya nyagine. Nyakocha. Wakoyo kwe kende. Ichungo tapakora. Sawa. Alafu bro mio ngato wapakora mana kamano mos. Tuwachilo sana. Mia bul. Rosa rakuom kwa kote samori nyala weni kwa keto karide nyakibedi ngama bende biro ngama sugulika miyabul matien kanya jotomo and such packed work. Mitakolu more direte namaloi yiriduto namaloi yiriduto awonyiri atitimbe magala seroma manya atikongo gijaga magawa yote kabisa ndio Malilo mwana apesi kuko cha pesa. Ya pomi. Malilo mwana apesi kuko cha pesa. Atoka kwa hema kakaja. Alikidada kado kwa hema mbele.
Habari na check beti kidogo.
Yes, my logo ni omoni pami na sosiepa lende. Osiepa yai, ilogo ni put nyamote. Osiko manane no wayano atina wakinga nuogo doge. DJ Miagoma. gidi. Ya juoko nyuwa kongo. Woto nyuwa kongo mon biro mo gi sirwal. Mani tuoni ya ga niya. Ma wadwa. Mano te dongo yen kata ni te nombaka. Ore ni peji adun te dun me angni chapa ngodun so dingi simeron ta yen ge mo e ma bo lero. Haya, wade mbele. Mia tunkanyo.
Mako jamani.
I am able to find that musician. Where is that musician?
Baby Monday, penny musician. You want your name? Come to Verde. You must have a cafe. Aya. Arikiti. Chairman Dopa Koreka. Chairman Pakri.
Ngoni senior chairman. Kuma nisa ni chaya doge. Si understanding ni wachona.
Thank you for such a wonderful time. I do appreciate it.